Let me ask you a question most people are afraid to answer honestly. Why is it that millions of people work hard their entire lives, yet die without wealth, without peace, and without fulfillment? They wake up tired. They chase money they never keep. They search for happiness they never hold. And yet, a small minority, quietly, steadily, seems to attract both wealth and happiness, as if by an invisible law. This is not chance. This is not luck. And it is not privilege. It is principle. And once you understand that principle, your life can never return to what it was before. Stay with me, because before this message ends, you will understand why most people fail without knowing why, and how the mind itself becomes the gateway to both riches and joy. The first great truth: wealth begins before money, not to discover what they owned, but to uncover how they thought. And here is what he found. Wealth does not begin in the wallet. It begins in the mind. Money is an effect. Happiness is an effect. Circumstances are effects. The cause is always the same. A dominant thought, emotionally charged, held with persistence. Most people reverse this law. They say, when I have money, I'll feel secure. When life improves, I'll be happy. When conditions change, I'll change, and so nothing ever changes. Because the mind responds only to direction, not hope. The invisible prison most people live in here is the tragedy. Most people never decide what they want. They drift. They accept opinions instead of forming convictions. They accept fear instead of mastering it. They accept survival instead of demanding significance. And drifting people, no matter how intelligent, are ruled by circumstance. If you want to be wealthy and happy, you must escape this prison. The prison is not poverty. The prison is indecision. The power of definite purpose. It is called definiteness of purpose. Without it, effort scatters, energy leaks, time disappears. With it, something remarkable happens. The mind begins to organize reality around your aim. Opportunities appear, people arrive, ideas surface. Not because the world changed, but because you did. A definite purpose does not guarantee success, but without it, success is impossible. The shocking truth about happiness. Here is something few people understand. Happiness is not the absence of struggle. It is the alignment of struggle with meaning. The happiest individuals are not those with easy lives. They are those who know why they endure difficulty. Napoleon Hill taught that happiness follows progress. When you are growing, you feel alive. When you stagnate, pleasure turns to emptiness. This is why comfort destroys joy. Why most people chase money and never keep it. Money responds to value, not desire. Desire alone is weak. Hope is weaker. This is clear. Desire must be backed by faith, organized planning, and persistence. People who chase money without developing value create internal conflict. They want the reward without becoming the person who deserves it. And the mind, which never lies, sabotages them. Missed chances, bad decisions, self-doubt. This is not punishment. It is law. The strange connection between self-discipline and freedom. Most people believe discipline is restrictive. Napoleon Hill revealed the opposite. Discipline is the gateway to freedom. The disciplined mind controls emotion, directs thought, rejects fear, sustains effort. And here is the secret. A person who controls their mind controls their destiny. Wealth flows toward those who can delay pleasure. Happiness belongs to those who master impulse. The role of fear and why it destroys both wealth and joy. Hill identified 6 basic fears, but all of them reduced to one: fear of loss of control. Fear paralyzes decision. Fear weakens desire. Fear clouds judgment. And fear thrives where there is no clear purpose. When purpose is strong, fear retreats. Not because fear disappears, but because it is no longer in command. The law of persistence. Every successful person Napoleon Hill studied shared one trait. They did not quit. Persistence is not intensity. It is consistency over time. The majority give up one step before the breakthrough. Because the mind tests commitment. It asks, do you want this? Or do you merely wish for it? Only persistence answers correctly. The mind as a magnet. Hill taught that the mind operates like a magnet. Thoughts mixed with emotion attract their physical equivalent. This is not mysticism. It is psychological law. Your dominant thoughts shape your perception, your decisions, your habits, your outcomes. Change the dominant thought, and life rearranges itself. Why service creates wealth and peace. Wealth gained through contribution creates pride. Wealth gained through exploitation creates anxiety. The happiest wealthy individuals serve a cause beyond themselves. Why? Because meaning stabilizes the mind. When income aligns with impact,